Hey guys, we're in, you know where we are. This is like our conference room now. We meet here and I think we have more intensive conversations than I've ever had with anybody in a bathroom. We're like drunk girls at a club. Isn't that where they go to chat? Drunk girls are weird. I'm wearing a dress, which I don't think you can tell because of the way the camera has to be, but it's cute and I like it. And my lips are red, corally orange, because Louise said I could pull that off. So if I can't, it's her fault, not mine. This video is going to be one of those get yourself comfy, cup squat, pull up a cuppa, whatever. Sit tight, settle in. It's going to be a long one, but we have a lot to cover and it applies to all of you. If you have questions about how I'm doing something, I'm probably going to answer it in this vlog, so hold steady. Okay, also Scarlett is sleeping, so if I seem a little off, it's just because my baby's sleeping in the other room and I don't want to wake her up. I'm good. I'm totally fine. Ting! That could be the thumbnail if I knew how to do it. Absolala, work your magic. Whoa. Okay, here's what we're going to cover. I'll go over a table of contents for you so you kind of know what's coming. Here it is. 1. Vlogging and the technology monster. Yes, it is a beast that I will probably have epic battles with for the entire time that I consider myself a vlogger. 2, Facebook and how my Facebook is working and what I plan to do with it. 3, my craziness of life, some behind the scenes stuff, some background things that I don't normally include you in, but I've decided I need to scoop you up and tell you a little bit more so you're not totally in the dark. 4, are we on 4? I think so. I've got 4 fingers. I started here. Sure. 4, GABI and how it's going to transition. If you're not interested in GABI, you still might be interested in this because I'm changing it up. It's no longer going to be just diety, fitnessy stuff. It's not going to be like regimented, and it's changing, and I kind of like where she's going. GABI's going to grow on me a bit. Right now, I can't stand the girl, but she's going to grow on me. And this one, 5, is my favorites video that I promised. There is a reason, a very good reason, because I was struck with brilliance of why I have not uploaded that yet, and I will share that. And the last thing, it doesn't even deserve a full finger, is Big Brother, because I feel like a schleb for ever recommending it to you because the season blows. If you ask me, I hate it. So I'll give a little apology at the end for that. I owe it to you. Okay, so jumping in. I'm not going to edit this, so excuse me tripping over my words. The computer problems. If you remember when I did my last day in the life, I showed you how GertieTron 5000, my laptop, how I dropped her on her face and it cracked and smashed, and then I had to hook it up to TV life support in order to be able to have a screen to use my computer. Well, Ryan, who knew, was like a, I don't know, laptop plastic surgeon. He gave her a facelift, she got a new screen, and I was able to use her again, and it was lovely, and she had a second life. And then 2 days ago, after I had just imported a bunch of my flip cam footage onto my computer, put it all nice and tidy into folders so that I could edit it, I had my GABI videos, 3 of them. The meals that I had made for that week, I recorded last week because this week we're going to be doing so many family events, and it's all like cake and ice cream and Azteca, so that's not really cool. So I recorded it last week. I also recorded my 550 calorie meal, and I recorded me walking with Scarlett while wearing her, which was lame, so you didn't really miss out on that one. They were all sitting on my computer. Yesterday, while I was working on uploading a GABI video, all of a sudden, Gertie had a seizure, and the internal working thingamajiggy motor, air fan, whatever that is, that spins around and kind of whirs while you're working, started grumbling, rumbling, vibrating, shaking, went really high-pitched, there was a click, and then everything went dark. And since then, I've not been able to turn it back on. Ryan thinks this is super duper bad news, and it might be the end for Gertie. However, maybe she's partially cat and has more lives in her. Yeah, I'm going with that. And he's gonna crack it open and see if he can see if it's just like hair or something that got in the fan, but he said if the particles get inside of a laptop, it's pretty bad news. I don't know. Maybe the hamster that runs around inside of her just killed and I need a new hamster. So we're going to check that out and see, but until then, I do not have my laptop. The other bad news thing is I don't have a real computer that I can upload new videos on. So if you are watching this right now, that means I worked like crazy to find a surrogate womb computer, a computer's womb, to use to upload this baby, or import and edit and upload, because Ryan's USB ports are not working. So the technology bug monster thing, it always tries to get me. Should I be taking a clue here? I don't know, but but I'm fighting back. I am not giving up. We're like rival high schools, and they just pantsed my mascot, and now I need to go steal their statue. The technology monster high school statue, and my laptop is a cat. It's getting worse. My brain is getting worse. Okay, so I do have a bright side. It's a great big shining bright side to this story. That is, I have been storing up videos, and some of them are pretty big videos that I really wanted to share with you guys. I vlogged long ago and far away before I ever uploaded onto YouTube me telling Ryan's mom that we were pregnant with Scarlett. I could find that on our back drive, you know, external hard drive, whatever, daily whatsits. Try and find that and put that up while I'm trying to figure out my laptop situation and getting these USB ports to work. I also, somewhere in the history of time, recorded Ryan and I finding out that we were pregnant with Scarlett. I took a pregnancy test, we stood out in the hallway, and then I recorded us while we waited for the time to click by and then come in and see it. That's worth watching, so hopefully I can find those things and put them up. I also have been recording things in the past 3 months that I just haven't had time to edit and put together, so this little hiatus from actually being able to like turn on the camera and do tags and do requested videos and capture real time stuff, I can take to find all of those footage that's sort of sitting in my junk drawer files and package them up nicely and get them out to you. So I can still smatter your faces with bits and clips if you like, and I like, so I'm gonna. If you don't like, you can unsubscribe. Thank you, kindly. Okay, so that's that. Facebook. This part's a downer. Let's put on our angry eyes. Okay, so Facebook has gotten out of control. I used to just require people to send me a little bit about themselves, why they follow me, and then I would check to make sure their Facebook profile hadn't just been created and that they had like a pre-existing page that had friends and interactions and posts and history and pictures on it. And as long as you had that, then you could be welcomed into my Facebook world. However, someone, it always just takes one, has decided to ruin it for everybody. I was thinking about this when I was writing my list of things to talk to you about, and I was like, I got 99 problems, and it is one. That person right here has ruined the Facebook party. What's happened is, you know how you can lock down your Facebook? You can make almost everything personal. The only thing you can't really lock up is your user picture and your name. Maybe you can't even lock that up. I'm not sure. But most people don't think to lock down their friends list. So even if I have a totally locked down Facebook profile, I'm going to use myself as the like example / victim person in this scenario. If I had locked everything up, if I don't specifically go to my Facebook page, click on my friends list, see all my friends listed, and then click view only, viewable only to me or whatever it is in that top right corner, that security setting is not offered when you just go look at your regular security settings. You don't lock down your Facebook friends page, so most people don't think about it. One devious little troll who's wasting their life, seriously, has decided to go through people's Facebook friends pages. They see your friends, they see who is linked into multiple of the YouTube mom or the YouTube community, and they steal their pictures, because just because you have your pictures locked up doesn't mean all your friends do. So they go through, find somebody who has their pictures available, create a fake profile based off of that, and then start sending out friend requests to the mom community. The mom community, who recognizes this person's face, either assumes that, oh, they must have, started up a new page, or maybe they got hacked and had to start a new one. Maybe we got unfriended somehow and they're refriending me. Are adding them back in because we recognize the familiar face. We think we know this person. Maybe they've even chatted with us. Then it comes around to me. That friend request might come around to me, and I think, oh look, we have 7 friends in common, so that person must be reliable, and so I will click add. Well, that's happened and has since been shown that this person is actually creating fake profiles, and we're watching people's pictures get stolen left and right, and it's a total bummer, a total waste of time. I don't know what they're planning to do at all with that information other than just be a little bitch. It's completely useless. But because it's happening, I'm not accepting any more friend requests. So that really bums me out because I love being able to talk with you guys so much. And if you noticed, anybody who is on my Facebook, most of my statuses are kind of like paragraphs, which are kind of like mini blog posts. Which brings me to the fact that I used to have a blog before I ever vlogged, and I've never shared it with you guys. And I thought, since this whole Facebook thing is going down, I think instead of inundating people's news feeds with like chunky block statuses, I actually will just take those block statuses and make them become blog posts, and I will reopen a blog. I don't have it ready yet, but I think that this will be good because I get so many requests for so many of my craft videos, like the giant hair flowers that I did for that wedding, my accordion budget things that I've made, and I'm really bad at being able to vlog crafts. I don't know how people get those like Mission Impossible camera angles while they need to use their hands and have a hot glue gun and then edit it later. I just can't do that. But I can do it with a still frame picture taking camera, so I've decided that I will put a lot of tutorials on how to do those crafts up on the blog when I get it up and running. So that'll be exciting. I also will have lots of Scarlet updates, and a lot of different stuff that I don't necessarily talk about in the vlogging world will go up onto the blog. So that's fun. That's going to happen. Screw you, Facebook troll. You're wasting your time. Dumb. Just dumb. And then, let's go into my favorites video. This part's exciting too. So the reason why I didn't upload the favorites video like I said I would in July is because I started thinking that I could be like Oprah. You know how she does her favorites? Well, she did her favorites episode, and everybody in the audience would, you get a card, you get Oprah's favorite tea, and you get a pie, and you get, and they would go home with like thousands of dollars worth of swag. Well, I thought maybe some people would like some bits and clips swag. I don't have pies or cars, but I can send you my favorite lipstick and my favorite Essie nail polish. So I'm buying, little by little, I'm buying one of a couple of my favorite things. I'll have a nice handful of my favorite things, and then I figured I'd give them away. I'm trying to decide if I want to give them away to one winner who would win like Marie's Favorite Things bundle, or if I want to piece them out, like, you know, you can win the lipstick and you can win the nail polish and you can win the baby toy or the learning thing or the book or whatever it is. So I'm trying to decide. If you have an opinion on that, let me know. So that's going to take a while because I'm ordering some of those things and I have to wait for money to enter my life before I can order more. And along with that, I won't need to wait until the computer works, otherwise it's going to get really hard for me to upload that one. But it will be coming, and I've already started collecting. I think I've bought like 6 things out of that. Okay, so then GABI. GABI's going to change totally, and I'm so excited because this girl she is tiring me. I am so sick of her. I am over it. I think most people are over it. If you are, I'm proud of you because that means that you've been sticking with it. I have been not very good at it. I hate level 2 and level 3, so I've done them each a total of 4 times, maybe, when you're supposed to do them for 10 days in a row. So that sucks. But I'm not giving up on her. I'm going to continue it on even through August. I will really be active in the GABI Facebook page, and what I think might be fun is we're going to change GABI up. Instead of just being like fitness and meal related, we're going to have it be like home management, mom life. You don't even have to be a mom. Just like keep your life happy related, where we're all going to group together. You know how people like have mall walkers and they like to walk the malls with their friends? We're going to be that, but with life. And the internet is our mall. So what we're going to do is maybe one week we'll say, find a corner in your house that's totally disorganized and organize it. Take a before and after picture. And so for that whole week on the GABI Facebook page, people can upload before and after pictures of a place they organized, and if they used like a Pinterest little tool helpy, or if they bought some Martha Stewart organizer bins, and we'll just share all the links together of how it helped us. So I've noticed that GABI is the Facebook page is super inspiring for us to all stick with stuff together. So if we're trying to figure out how to make a non-toxic cleaner and we all pick, you know, different ones, but then we all have 1 week to do it and then we share our little stories with it. Or if we're figuring out how to make a craft and everybody has to make a craft and then share it. It doesn't have to be specific. I think it'd be really cool. So we're not going to do it each week. It'll just be sort of sporadic, and I won't be the only one shouting out challenges that we can do. People can choose to do them or not. She'll be a lot more laid back, which is how I like my GABI. I don't like her to be so strict and structured. Makes me just want to stick it to the man. No, GABI, you can't tell me what to do. So I think that'll be fun. The other thing I would like to say is I think I'm going to make the GABI Facebook page be something that corresponds with the blog that I am planning on starting back up. So if you do upload pictures to that, and I will work this out more to make sure that I'm going the proper channels about it, but if you upload pictures to GABI, I want to be able to use those pictures to possibly make a like collaboration blog, you know, blog post about it. So I could say all of these people organize their little corners of their house and make a collage of all of the pictures you sent me, and maybe do little snippets of this person used this Pinterest thing and that looks so cool, or whatever. Or if you know, everybody makes a cleaner, then we can all put up reviews and I will stack them all in one place on the blog. What do you guys think about that? I think that's a good idea. You tell me what you think. Okay, so we got my favorites video. I think we got everything except for Big Brother. Alright, so Big Brother sucks completely, and I totally apologize for recommending it to you. If you liked Big Brother before this season, then maybe you are able to get into it. Like, I'm still watching, and I'm still like, okay, yeah, I want Frank to do this, and I think that, you know, Jeff shouldn't be acting like that, or whatever. Like, I can still do that. But as far as being a new person, where I'm like, come on, you'll like it, come on, the water's fine, it sucks, and I totally apologize. They have horrible characters. That chef guy drives me crazy. So many of them are just lazy and don't even, like, add anything to the dynamic in the house. I just don't get it. Even the people that are supposed to be like the maniacal superminds behind it, they're kind of just duds. Even the alliance names, Quack Pack, that's the stupidest alliance name in all of Big Brother history, which people say all the time about the show. This is the worst move in Big Brother history. So I am super duper sorry. And if you want to give it another shot, I suggest watching, I think it's season 9. I will link it below because you can watch it on YouTube, and it's Jeff's, who's in the current season. He was a coach and now he's not. His first season is worth watching. If you haven't watched that, or the Chilltown season or Janelle's season, those ones are more worth watching. Because my whole take on the show, the reason why it's worth watching is because it's like this crazy dynamic board game that you live and it changes. You need strategy, you need intelligence, you need, you know, a little bits of diabolical, that kind of action in there. All those things mixing together with like the sweetness and the person who's like, I'm going to play the game straightforward and I'm not going to lie to anybody. Those usually make for an interesting dynamic, and the whole point of it being called Big Brother is that we get to watch and be the eye in the sky, where we see all like God. We get to see and know all while they're all screwing everything up, which is probably how it is for us in the real world. But this season is lame. There's not even that many good twists. It's all just, I'm super disappointed, and I feel really bad that I like decided to take on being the ambassador for the Big Brother crap show. So I apologize for that. That is all. I have videos to now search out and find in my backlogs, including, speaking of being an ambassador, my elephant ear videos, summer things, Scarlett singing ABCs, you know, stuff. Oh, I have a wedding vlog video that's actually really worth watching. It's not my wedding vlog. I still want to do that one, and I still need my husband to go up into the attic to get down stuff from it. But we went to a wedding and there was vloggable stuff. So maybe that one will be coming very soon. That is all. Did you listen to this all? Let's have a secret message for the people who did listen. My favorite Fitney made this for me. Lemon honey scrub. So if you watch to the end, call me your lemon honey scrub. Okay, don't do that. Just say